Good afternoon, everyone. My name is John Beal. I'm the Deputy Commissioner at the Department of Revenue Services, and thank you, Dr. Lagarde, again for having us here. It's my pleasure to be here. Being here really is close to home for me. I'm the only numbers person in my family. Everyone else, my entire family, is in the behavioral health field. In fact, my wife is a psychiatric nurse at Waterbury Hospital. She's been there for about 25 years. So it's a real pleasure to be here. And like I said, it touches home for me. Just to give you a little bit of information on the program and why we're here. So as Commissioner Bowden said, we're here today to talk about the enhancement to the Earned Income Tax Credit. So in 2021, taxpayers filed their income tax returns with the state of Connecticut, and if they met all the eligibility requirements, they would have claimed a credit on their Connecticut tax return. And that credit, as Senator Looney said, was 30.5% of the federal credit. What we're doing now, Governor Lamont and the General Assembly directed the agency to enhance that credit, to give out more than the 30.5%. So there was $42,250,000 that was appropriated for this enhancement program. And what we're doing right now is we are taking that just over $42 million, and we're allocating it to all of the earned income tax recipients that filed the 2021 tax return. Essentially what it does is it bumps that rate from 30.5% up to just about 41%. With the average check, I checked before arriving here today, the average dollar amount that's going out to recipients is about $168, but it could be as high as $500 or $600 in some cases, depending on income levels and things like that. So to give you an idea, we've got a phenomenal team at our agency. Commissioner Bowden and I are blessed to have the best team in state government, and they've been working real hard. You know, we're the state tax department. It's not often that we get to impact lives in such a positive way where we're giving out money to those that need it most. So we're excited to do this. Our team is excited to do this. As of this morning, we mailed out 147,031 checks to recipients. We still have 100,624 to go, and we're anticipating that the remaining checks will be mailed out by Friday. And if need be, we're going to have a team in on Saturday to make sure that all of those checks go out and get into everyone's hands as soon as possible. So recipients could expect to see these checks in their mailboxes any day now, and with the mailing complete by early next week. Senator Looney mentioned we've had our earned income tax credit on the books since 2011. Just a little bit of history in the Northeast. Rhode Island was the first state that had an earned income tax credit, and they put theirs in 1986, and we followed through the efforts of Senator Looney shortly after that. So that's really it. Ours, I think, has already been mentioned, is based off of the federal eligibility requirements. So that's really it. I'll be here for questions if anybody has questions on how it works, but my message here today is just to let you know that checks are in the mail and should be done by the end of the week.
Everybody, good afternoon. Dr. Lagarde, Senator Looney, Mayor Bowden, Commissioner Deputy Commissioner Beal, and all the people here today. This is a wonderful opportunity for our community. We have families that work tirelessly day in and day out with multiple jobs just to make ends meet. And when they are able to actually cash in those earned income tax dollars and get money that they can put food on their table and provide their families with those back services that they had to turn away from, this is wonderful. We need to make sure that people understand we appreciate when you work. We appreciate when you add to the community, and we're going to do everything we can to help support that. Senator Looney, when he brought this to us in 2011, everybody was very quiet, and they said, but they didn't understand it. They didn't understand the value. But we did hear from our constituents how hard it was to make ends meet when they had 2 and 3 jobs. Thank you, Senator Mooney. He's the senior of the New Haven delegation, and we are extremely proud of having him as our leader because he's taught us so much about different things on what we can do in creativity and putting our minds together, doing everything appropriately out there for our people here. And it's very fitting to be here at Fairhaven Community Health Center. Fairhaven has done more than just be a community health center. They are a beacon for the area. They provide people with hope and opportunity. And EITC does the same thing, hope and opportunity. That's what we should be about and how we should all fight for. So thank you for giving me an opportunity just to come up here and thank all the people who I so admire and respect. And I look forward to more opportunities we can bring here to Fairhaven. So thank you very much.